do its thing. There we go. We're here.
Hi.
Look what she's wearing.
I look awesome. I look so mature.
She does look mature.
You got me.
We have an ongoing debate on the show, by the way. If you haven't voted yet, we have a vote opportunity for you just a little bit further down on our Facebook page.
Vote correctly.
Correctly
people.
would be, obviously, my choice for the greatest Christmas movie.
No.
If you haven't done it yet, you can go vote as soon as we're done here.
We're
or just
winning.
Go now.
Ron and Janelle agree, and we're winning.
So, curious to know from you this time of year, your votes for the top Christmas movies of all time.
Can you remind us, refresh us?
Well, what I found was Today.com as a brand new list of the 75 best Christmas movies of all time, which I have no idea there were 75.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Easy.
There are not 75 worth watching. It's almost like they just put all existing movies in some kind of list. So I'll give you the top 5. Number 5 from Today.com. Best Christmas movie is Dr. Seuss' How the Grinch Stole Christmas from 1966.
The old one? I did not even see myself watching
cartoon.
a movie that old, unless it's like Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind is way older than 66, isn't it?
It is, yeah, probably. But that's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And you said that one's better than the new one.
I watched it as a kid, but that's not the one I would watch if I was going to watch a kid's movie.
Yeah.
But maybe you like that one. Number 4 on their list, Love Actually.
A lot of people texted in and was like, oh, that, I never watched it, but, I mean, people like it.
I'm not endorsing it. I guess there's some, adult content in there. I don't know anything about it. Number 3 on their list of the greatest Christmas films of all time is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, I've heard that's the one that you got to vote for. Great movie, great story. A friend of mine was listening last year. I had never heard of the movie or watched it. And I got it in the mail, and I watched it, and I agree. Amazing.
Note it's number 3 on this list. Number 2, Home Alone.
Yes, woohoo!
I mean, when it came out, I liked it, but I don't know, I've seen it a lot of times.
No, you got to watch Home Alone with a little kid that's never watched it before. Nia watched it for the first time last year. We were laughing at her laughing. And, like, her reaction to the guy's like, oh.
I should do that. I don't know if Teddy has seen it yet. He'd probably like it, Teddy and Matt.
It's the best. You forget how funny it is.
Now, it just so happens that Today.com's official list of the top movies happens to have the correct number 1, which you should vote for because it's on this list. It's not just that I said it. It's on this list.
That don't matter.
The number 1 Christmas movie of all time is not a classic. It's actually a modern classic. Will Ferrell's Elf. Dun, 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 dun. Obviously the correct answer.
That don't mean no. We determine what
she hasn't
Brian
even
and
seen
Janelle family determine what's the correct answer.
So I don't know what you have to say on this. So
Is this distracting? Should I turn the lights off?
are people saying something about it?
Somebody liked it. I like the headset. I'm just saying, let me know.
See,
look, I love your headset.
People who pick It's a Wonderful Life,
Look, Sarah said too. Oh,
they
well.
choose cliche. It's like, I'll pick the obvious favorite.
There's a reason why it's obvious. There's a reason why it's cliche.
I happen to object to the theological errors in there, including that every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Totally not true.
Okay, so Elf.
At
Come
all.
on now.
Theological error. I like biblical truth.
Rachel says, what about Santa Claus or The Santa Claus? I've never heard of that one.
It's one of the. It's me. Sorry, Rachel.
Marian says, Elf is good. It's so funny. There's some questionable incidents, but overall it's a good movie.
Yeah,
so what's up with that?
It's difficult to watch somebody eat gum from a subway railing.
Oh,
That's questionable.
Okay. Callie says, we watch Home Alone on Christmas Eve as a family.
Yeah, we need to watch that one this year. It is a good one.
Marian says, It's a Wonderful Life is fantastic. Sandy, I'm new
predictable.
Sandy says, Jimmy Stewart said, It's a Wonderful Life was his favorite movie he ever made.
And
So
he's
take
wrong in
that.
his opinion because the best one he ever made was actually Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. But if you want to be predictable, you want to be cliche, choose It's a Wonderful Life. Everyone will go,
Kel broke it down. Kel says, Elf is funnier, but not better. Thank you. Funnier is not always better. Because if that's the case, let's put Dumb and Dumber on the list.
It's not a Christmas movie, otherwise it would be up there. No, it's funnier and better. Funnier and better. It has color.
Your point.
And, I mean, the
That don't mean
acting.
nothing.
Elf, Will Ferrell, his acting is superb.
Jennifer says one of her favorites is This Christmas.
Oh, okay, yeah, This Christmas. It's where Chris Brown sings his rendition of This Christmas, the Donny Hathaway song. You don't even know this song.
No.
Objectively, the greatest Christmas song of all time. Donny Hathaway's This Christmas. I think that's what you're talking about, Jennifer. You've never seen that one?
No. I haven't.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
You know, you guys gotta help me. First of all, I didn't grow up watching movies, so my parents didn't have movies to pass down or whatever. And then it's really exhausting to sit and try to figure out what a movie is because you gotta invest time. So it helped when somebody was like, "Oh, It's a Wonderful Life, you gotta see it." You don't gotta get it for me, but when obviously that sent a strong message, so I was like, "Oh, let me watch it." So I got it. So like Elf, for example, I'll watch that with the kids this week. I don't even think they've watched it. So like recommend good movies. So This Christmas sounds good.
Jennifer says I'm correct. Exactly.
And she said, "Good job, Brian." And she's Dr. Jennifer, so that's like a big deal.
Do you even know Donny Hathaway's song This Christmas?
Only because when you turn on like a Christmas song radio station, they play it.
And I'm not a fan of Chris Brown.
I didn't
but
even know who Donny Hathaway is.
his rendition, Chris Brown's rendition of This Christmas from that movie is absolutely incredible.
Really? Okay.
Grace always looks at me, my eldest daughter, when it comes on and goes, "Dad, this is our song." Because we love that Christmas song.
Jeffrey says, "You have yet to convince me there exists an excellent Christmas movie."
My wife would probably pick something from Hallmark Channel.
Sandy says, "It's a Wonderful Life has been colorized."
Colorized, like they took the black and white movie, made it
See,
color.
Brian?
It's fake. Now it's more fake.
Marion says, "Biblical truth is good, but It's a Wonderful Life is not a Christian film. It's meant to be entertainment."
True, but it tells a theological lie. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Callie says, "What about the movie Star?" I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it, Callie.
Myrna says she just saw It's a Wonderful Life. She's not one to judge greatest movies.
So, Myrna, what did you think of it? Did you walk away going, "This is the greatest Christmas movie of all time"? That's what I want to know. And if you don't answer, we'll know what you really think.
Robert
with me.
Finn, he says, "That's my song too."
See,
Kimasha
Robert?
is online. What's up, Kimasha?
I can guarantee Kimasha loves Donny Hathaway's This Christmas. If she's familiar with Chris Brown's version, she might also like it. Close second would be Whitney Houston's "Joy to the World." Amazing. Kelly is in agreement over here, so I know it's got to be true.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Callie says it's a Christian-based kids movie. Myrna,
Oh, there you go.
she doesn't know This Christmas, or it's a singer. I can't. Hey, y'all can't be mad. I bet y'all don't know about a Christmas movie in Spanish. Don't be mad that I don't know. Jennifer, why are you quiet? I can't stand when you do that. Jennifer says, "I've never seen it, so don't feel bad."
Yeah.
Which one?
Well, I've never seen This Christmas, but I know the
Oh.
movie. I know of the movie because of Chris Brown's rendition of.
So you haven't even watched it?
No, but I've seen Chris
Oh
Brown's
my gosh.
rendition, heard it, of This Christmas by Donny Hathaway.
Do you know this movie? No?
Eloise?
I'm not sure.
Eloise?
Kim, can you please,
Elaborate.
yes,
Put a link or
elaborate.
something?
Mike says you have to focus on the emotions that Jimmy Stewart was going through. The angel part was a bit hokey, but the plot was great and taught lessons. What did Elf teach? How to fix Santa's sleigh?
No.
Hello.
It taught that the best way to
Hello.
spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud. for all to
Kimasha,
hear.
that's right. Preacher's wife, yeah, represent.
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
No, but
Kimasha.
she's agreeing with me. Kimasha, you're agreeing that This Christmas, Donny Hathaway, the greatest Christmas song. Obviously.
Oh, that,
And
yeah.
it's
I'm
from
not
a
even
movie,
arguing with
This
that.
Christmas.
Yeah. Daniel says Jimmy Stewart's acting gave me anxiety. Why is that?
Because it's weird.
Marion, the Stars animated Christian-based film.
There you go.
Jennifer, I've never seen it. It's a Wonderful Life. She's never seen It's a Wonderful Life. Here's a list of 55 movies, so we got to look at that.
Look at which one is on the picture.
Oh,
Elf.
yeah. Well, that's because he's very animated. So please. Myrna agrees. Love that movie. I like that movie. I really, really, really liked it. But when I watched it with the kids for the first time, they struggled with how inappropriate it was.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't care about the movie, but the soundtrack from The Preacher's Wife
Oh
is
my
incredible.
gosh.
Whitney just nails some of those Christmas songs.
Ah, and then to see her do it live, oh, she's just amazing.
Callie
Callie.
was referring to the best way to answer the phone. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Oh, really?
Yes,
Cool.
that's from the movie.
Kim. How do you pronounce that?
Is it Eloise at Christmas?
Eloise at Christmas is about a little girl who lives in the Plaza Hotel in New York, based on the book by Kay Thompson. Wow, that sounds really, really good. So is that a comedy?
Well, it sounds like it must be.
Oh, that's cool. Well, yeah, hilarious, yeah. Right? No, because I'll watch that with the kids. That sounds really interesting. Wasn't the plaza where the little boy stayed in New York for Home Alone?
I don't know anything about it. When I go to New York, I'm not staying in the plaza, I'll tell you that.
It said it in the movie. You're crazy. Kimash says, yes, that is the greatest Christmas song ever. I can't choose between the two versions. I love them both so much. Play them every day.
Yeah, it's Donny Hathaway's is so good, but then when Chris Brown did it, I'll have to play it for you later. I am so much more with it than you.
Kimasha knows, because in college I was so clueless about movies and songs. If there would be movies, she'd be like, no, listen, you gotta watch this one. And she would sit me down and make me watch it.
Kimasha, aren't you proud of me and disappointed in your friend?
She ain't disappointed. She understands. Hello.
I'll play her both renditions later today.
Kristen says she still loves the Nativity Story.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's awesome. Callie also, doesn't he love maple syrup on everything?
Yes, he does. There's a number of different food groups for elves. Candy canes, candy corns,
Look,
and syrup.
Kimasha, yes, she was.
Yeah.
About me being clueless?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always clueless. But there's a good reason. There was someone here. Oh, yeah, Daniel. Because the character was psychotic. Which one?
I don't know, maybe he's talking, I think Daniel referenced Die Hard.
Oh.
Which is set at Christmas. Die Hard 2 is as well, for what it's worth.
Do you like this one? How about Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree with Robert Downey Jr.?
Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree.
Robert Downey Jr.
Mike, I've never heard of that. I don't get out much.
Jennifer, yes, please do that. I'm going to send Janelle a list of must-watch movies. And you know, Jennifer, my kids, my teens, are really into 90s movies. They even say, when I show them several movies, they're like, man, they don't make movies the way they used to. So any, like, older movies, like our age, 90s, 80s, let me know.
Miriam brought up the Santa Claus trilogy with Tim Allen. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
The Santa Claus, you don't remember this? It's like a clause in a contract. The Santa Claus.
That's
you haven't seen this?
interesting.
Where have you lived? Women really are from Venus or whatever. You're on another
It
planet.
ain't women. I'm sure other people have heard.
You don't like Christmas.
I do.
It's a big facade. These lights.
Oh,
it's fake.
what?
You're
I
pretending.
do, but I always go to the same movies because
What movie?
I always go to Christmas Story, Home Alone, both of them, Miracle on 34th Street, always the same ones, because I don't know which ones are good. Mike says he's very young, but Muppets are in it, and it's
With
funny.
Robert Downey Jr. Crazy.
Daniel says, I'll stick with A Christmas Story. It is so Cleveland.
Yeah.
Love A Christmas Story.
I was surprised it didn't make the
Love
top 5 because I think it was a TNT or somebody. TBS plays it for 24 hours.
Yeah. It's not even a Cleveland thing. Like, I was into it in the East Coast when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, no, it's big around the country. People don't
Yeah.
realize the Christmas Story house is in Cleveland.
Yeah, we went there. Have you ever been?
I don't go inside. I'm not paying all that money. Man, they overcharge for that.
I went when I had like 2 kids.
Isn't it like $14 to get in?
Yeah. Now and it doesn't even, when you walk in, well, let me stop because I don't want to mess up their business. But now we drive by. And so the kids get the idea. Because really the film wasn't filmed in Cleveland. Like most of the scenes were not in Cleveland.
Although
I'm sorry to break it to y'all. Sorry.
As I understand it, the parade in Christmas Story past Higbee's
Public Square.
it was downtown.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, Public Square is very. A lot of you guys are not in Cleveland, but if you are, it's a great little trip. Very well decorated. So, like, if you want a trip, you could go catch the train by my house and go to Tower City and go upstairs, and Public Square is right there. Okay, you look so excited. Daniel says he'll stick with A Christmas Story, Mike. So Muppets. So basically, I'm going home and I'm going to watch Elf.
And what I'm going to tell all of you is you better go vote for the greatest Christmas movies, because at this point, the wrong people are in the lead. I'm
Oh
going to double check
my
it right now.
goodness! Wow.
According to the most recent statistics, 59% of people on our Facebook page are cliche
That's right.
and pick the boring choice.
Yeah.
And 41% are choosing the correct
Thank
answer
y'all.
of
All the
Elf
smart people.
as the greatest Christmas movie.
I want to say hi to my mama
Go and vote.
and my father. We're winning.
Go and vote. Vote against Janelle or for the greatest movie, whichever one of those two
Whatever.
things suits your fancy.
59%. Yeah.
Well, the people who have great taste are probably hard at work.
Marianne says, yay for clichéers. That's right. Myrna says, yay, Janelle, and she doesn't even agree with me. Yeah.
She just is disagreeing with me. All right.
Cali, we used to ride the rapid and go downtown and see the lights and do the whole public square thing. It's really awesome.
Yeah, my wife likes looking at Christmas lights, and I just cannot get into it.
Why not?
She'll be like, oh, we should drive around and look at lights. I'm like, or we could just not
There's
do
a
that.
list that you can use, and you can go to the specific houses. It makes it easier.
But I get there and I go, look at how much this guy's paying for
Oh my
electricity. And
gosh.
why do they have this much time? They can set this thing up.
Oh my goodness.
She loves it. Like, my kids love it. I think it's
It's
weird.
fun.
All right. We out, peeps. Say goodbye or something.
Hasta luego.